right now at 10.
Not safe whatsoever to be out there.
Officials warning residents along the San Jacinto River to get out or be ready to get stuck.
We don't want to get to the point where we're rescuing people.
The river level is rising more quickly than anticipated.
And as residents tell us they're prepared, we're also keeping an eye on more heavy rain expected this week.
The rising water is also prompting Cleveland ISD to close all campuses and facilities tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, the areas of concern tonight along the East Fork of the San Jacinto River in Harris and Montgomery County. So right now, a voluntary evacuation order is in effect. Let's take a look at these neighborhoods here that we're talking about. They include the Idle Glen subdivision, Northwood Country Estates, River Terrace, Cypress Point, and the Kingwood area. KPRC 2's Bryce Newberry is on the Harris and Montgomery County line tonight.
Tonight, the East Fork of the San Jacinto River has already risen several feet. We've watched it with our own eyes. You can see the water is moving pretty quickly. And over the next several hours, it's expected to rise another 10 to 15 feet. That's what prompted these voluntary evacuation orders just in the last few hours in what county leaders are calling a fast-changing situation. While it's been clear weather today, water is moving downstream from storms 2 nights ago. We've seen people who live along the riverbanks checking out the rising water throughout the night. But tonight, county leaders say this is serious. The significant surge of water is expected to be widespread by tomorrow morning.
The folks along the river, just a few blocks from the river, they need to be aware they're basically going to be trapped at home for 24 to 36 hours unless they have a boat. And so right now, we need people in along that path, that east side of San Jacinto River, along the river, to really make that decision of whether they can leave or whether they're going to stay home for the next 24 to 36 hours.
Tonight, state emergency management officials are bringing in high water vehicles and rescue boats, but Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo stressed they want everyone to use their best judgment to hopefully avoid having to use those. We met one family heeding the warnings in a neighborhood of high concern.
We're pulling our camper out so we'll have a place to stay in case it wipes us out again.
What have you experienced living on the river in the past, and why are you doing this now?
Flood after flood after flood, you know. I've been here 65 years, so we're gonna have to make it happen, you know.
What's your advice for your neighbors who might not be?
When they see this camper pulling out, it's time to start looking and getting out of here.
Gilly tells me he plans to keep an eye on his property throughout the night. As for tomorrow morning, a lot of the roads around FM 1485 are expected to be impacted, so keep an eye out for any road closures. And officials say it could be Thursday before all of this water recedes. We're along the San Jacinto River tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.